All right. Cool. I'm live. I even have it so that it shouldn't be backwards to you guys this time. So hello, Carlos here, captain of the Schwilly family of musicians. Today, I want to talk a little bit about some ancient Toltec wisdom for the modern day musician. I know, real academic, huh? But here's the deal. Musicians can be targets of a lot of harsh words. It sucks when coming from strangers, but it cuts extra deep when they come from supposed friends and family and supporters. Does any of this sound familiar to you? Are you enjoying your hobby? Honestly, I think your band sucks, and I'd rather be dead than caught on stage with you. You'll never make money doing that. When are you going to get a real job? You're just a singer, not a real musician. Besides, you're only a woman, so you don't know what you're talking about. You can't fill a phone booth with people that want to hear your music. You're a musician, right? Can I get some weed from you? Where are you playing next so I can make sure not to be there? Your music sucks. You look like Muhammad Ali's retarded cousin when you rap. Gosh, you're so talented. Why don't you put on some makeup? You know, fix yourself up a little and lose some weight and play some songs people actually know. Or, one of my personal faves, dude, if I hear another self-promotion about your shitty band, I'm gonna fuck you up. Yes, I watched your videos and you can't sing worth shit. You gave Utah a bad name and image. The only reason you're ranked on Reverb Nation is because all you do is sit home like an internet slut. Do you play anywhere besides Fats? Michelle is too nice to say no. I'm going to message every musician in town and let them know that you're a fraud. And if it weren't for the internet, you'd be unheard of. Every time I log in, I get raped by 10,000 of your posts. Shut the fuck up before I post publicly how shitty you really are. Stick to art, you tone-deaf fraud. Now, my normal standard practical advice for comments like that is haters are a sign of success, which is true. And that's the beauty of the internet. You can block these people. But the other night during office hours for my Musicpreneur Apprentice program, we dove a bit deeper into this and I shared some advice that I'm sure you could use as well. It comes from a book I recommend called The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. It's a practical guide to personal freedom and inner peace based on ancient Toltec wisdom. There are 4 agreements that you can make that will give you immunity to such harsh words. Fortunately, you make these agreements with yourself, so they are within reach. So let me just take you through them real quick. All the main information you need can be found on the jacket, but certainly a book worth reading. I got this for Christmas last year, and it's really helped me a lot through this year. As your notoriety and your exposure grows, you're going to become a bigger target for haters and trolls and, you know, even jealous friends and family that are going to say mean shit to you. So make these agreements with yourself, and you will be immune to all of that. All right? The first agreement. Be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using your words to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. I kind of think the Toltecs might be the original hippies, even before Jesus, according to my timeline. Second agreement. Don't take anything personally. I know this is a tough one, but here's what you got to realize. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you're immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. So if someone's saying mean stuff about you, you know, that's coming from what's going on inside their head. Don't believe that it has anything to do with you. All right, third agreement to make with yourself. And this is one I have trouble with. I'm sure a lot of other people do too. Don't make assumptions. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. With just this one agreement, you can completely transform your life. Assumptions are the key to everything that ever goes wrong. And finally, always do your best. Now, your best is going to change from moment to moment. I'm sure you all know that. 8 a.m. the day after a show, you're probably not as capable of anything really as you are at 8 p.m. right before your sound check. So, under any circumstance, just do your best, and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. Now, of course, I myself have not perfected these agreements, but like I said, this book has helped me a lot this last year as my notoriety has grown and as I have become a target of more harsh words and jealousy and whatever it is. I don't make assumptions about why people say mean things to me. I just remind myself that it's not about me. So anytime I feel down, I review the agreements and see if I'm breaking one of them. And it normally turns out that I am. But now I have the tools to undo the damage that's done to my psyche by harsh words from others and from myself. And I want you to have these tools at your disposal as well. Can you make these agreements with yourself? I believe that you can. For more wisdom, advice, and inspiration for independent musicians, subscribe to my email list using the link wherever it is. And if you know any musicians that have been on the receiving end of harsh words, which by my calculation would be every musician that you know, please share this video with them. And I guess that's all for today. Onward.